Nothing says good morning like a good cup of joe. Well, except for a better one.
So, I've been tasked to fix this old fire truck. Fixing kids' toys is not something we normally do, but we can fix anything. What kid doesn't want to play with a fire truck with a broken ladder? Now let's fix a real one.
On this episode, we take on Roos Roast's mid-80s Westphalia camper van that seems to have more holes in it than a bad alibi.
This is mid-80s Westphalia. We're gonna have to repair it. It's for Roos Roast, which is a coffee company across the street here. They roast their own coffee and got a little retail spot out there. It's really good coffee.
I'm John Roos. This is Roos Roast Coffee, and we are in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Roos Roast started in a garage here in Ann Arbor, Michigan in 2002 with just an espresso machine and a small roaster, and sort of a passion to really get into coffee. I really started drinking a lot of coffee, and that's truly where the bean pretty much spoke to me. This was in 1989. And I walked in a cafe and I just smelled the smell, and I knew there was something to the coffee. So one of the things I realized was you need to put, you have to have a really good graphic. So this coffee kind of started with me, instead of selling art, just putting it right on the bag for free. So our coffee bags are still hand printed, screen printed, and now we have this amazing roaster here, the Loring roaster. And we have a crew of about 30 people who all work here. We have two different cafes. There's a cafe in this building and a cafe downtown. And I think it's really cool. Our philosophy is, strong work ethic, hard work, and also have a good time at work. And we look for people who really love what they do. And I think that's the thing with Full Auto. Those guys, their whole thing is, they work on these classic cars, and they'll do anything to a car. They completely tear it apart. They're literally building cars right down the street. And that's why I'm really excited that they're going to be working on they are working on my van. We're going to see that, and we're really excited. And the whole crew here at Roos Roast is into it too. So we'll hopefully be selling coffee out of that van, or not selling it, probably giving it away, like on a cross-country trip or something like that. Letting people know about what we do, that type of thing.
Whether going across the continent pouring people coffee in every state, or just here in town, the taskmasters at Full Auto grew up their morning by diligently tackling the repairs of too many years of wear on a soon-to-be sort of coffee-mobile?
Let me check this out.
Well, let me show you some bad news. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
That's bad news.
What is it? Whoa, inside there, huh? Is this freaking you out though?
No. What we'll do, if we got ways we can get that rust out of there, then I'll kill the rust. And then what we'll do is make a piece of sheet metal. So tuck back in here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I want to take the interior apart.
No, that's a good idea.
So we'll run that piece of metal up here. I'll put it right under this edge. We'll glue it and screw it.
Yeah.
And then we'll caulk it. That'll be watertight.
All caffeined up and raring to go, new metal is cut, molded, and tacked on as the start of transforming Roos Roast van into what Full Auto is very capable of doing.
See, this is going to go up. And that's what we'll cover the whole.
Yeah.
So that'll cover everything.
That's amazing.
All we got to do is make it fit.
I'm glad it's in here and they're working on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Mike got it cut out yesterday, and I'm just trying to get it to fit. We'll find out where we need braces, where we're going to weld it, get it cleaned up, and try to get it on there today. So you guys just trim a little bit off the bottom. saw how easy that was for us to build. Even with making a small mistake, I had to cut it twice. It still only took a couple minutes to make. So I think having the right tool for the job definitely makes your life easy.
You know, this side here, we're doing the same thing. I got the quarter for here. So we'll cut this out, but we don't have that surprise of the rust back here. It's still going to be the same. I'm going to cut it all the way around here.
Okay.
This whole piece here back to here, all be new. So that's good.
Man, I'm excited.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know, we got to take this off.
Oh, I put that on there. This was like, yeah, this is coming off. This is like, hey, I did it. It's me.
Something good.
This thing's gonna be so custom. Yeah, for sure. For
You
sure.
know, we're thinking about how
That
to
is
make some
coming off.
bumpers too. We're not sure. Well, on John Roos's car, we put new quarters on the sides, new step panels on the inside of the front doors. I had to make a few pieces for the rear quarter panels that they don't produce, and then fixed on the driver's side where he plugs in his water, his electrical panel there was all rusted out. We had to make a new one of them. Getting ready for primer, should be painted, done in no time.
When we painted this car, we just did the bottom half of it, fixing the metalwork and the rust repair. And we got to about here and decided that he didn't want to do the rest of it until later. We're going to do the mechanical repair on it and figure out what's wrong with this gas pedal. So this is how we received the car. Here's the gas pedal. It's rusted out from the bottom and the rod is broken. So there's no way from inside the vehicle to control the throttle. We're going to take this carpet out and see how bad it actually is.
From one rusty surprise to another, and whenever John Roos decides to do the rest, this project goes nowhere, not being able to floor it without a floor.
Alright, so we got the carpet peeled back in this car, and here's our problem. This is where the base of the gas pedal mounts, and looks like it's a pretty good size hole. Good. So it looks like we'll be putting the whole driver's side floor in on this one. We'll get a new gas pedal ordered with all the proper linkages that are rotten.
One thing for certain, though, is that, in this case, expert car restorations goes better with a well-roasted bean like Roos Roast.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our social media and stay tuned for the next episode.